Hello, my beautiful people. Today is Wednesday, July 16th. Happy Hump Day. I am your host, Casey Halpern, and I'm thrilled to be joined by my colleague, my friend, Ryan Borman. Ryan, what's going on, my friend?
Okay, see, how are you?
Just living the dream, living the dream. Excited for the Open Championship. Hopefully, we can capture a major win. Um, as the folks who have been tuning in the last couple of weeks know, I have yet to win a golf bet since the first major, so maybe we could bookend it here and catch a winner. But we'll see what
Hopefully that's
happens.
the case.
What?
So hopefully that's the case. I haven't had a winner in golf either, so it'd be nice for both of us to see one go down.
It would be fun. It would be fun. Being that it is the fourth major of the year, we figured we would do something a little differently today. We'd kind of talk through some general stats, some general things to know about the major, and some potential reloads that we could look to capitalize on. So for the fine folks at home who are unaware, the Open Championship this year will be at Royal Portrush, which is in the beautiful Northern Ireland, and it was also the 2019 host, where Shane Lowry actually won his only major. And just some quick things to know about Royal Portrush is that it is a par 71. It's not too long. It's about 7,300 yards, 7,400 yards, I believe. There are 57 bunkers on the course, and those bunkers are kind of very similar to past open courses where they're just like they have that like pop bunkerish feel and everything kind of slopes towards them. So it's kind of like a vacuum. So it basically sucks your ball in. So you're treading lightly when you are going close to them. And lastly, I think it's important to know that Portrush has very small greens, which I think places more of an increased emphasis on sharp iron players, both with the wedges and middle irons. A lot of people would say that I might even fare well at Royal Portrush. I'd like to think that is the best part of my golf game. There's not much good anywhere else if I can't get off the tee half the time, but I could be okay with an iron and a short iron and a wedge. But that's what we're looking for here. I'm ideally looking for someone to, I know this is probably very cliche and very silly to say, but someone that could just hit fairways and greens. I don't need them to kill the ball off the tee. Just want someone who's accurate, who's precise, and that's really where I think you're going to make your dough this week. It is a scoreable open course. I expect the final score to be around, call it 13 under, something like that. But that's how I'm looking at attacking, and we could dive into some actual stats and some players this week. But what say you? Any insights into the course itself?
Nothing for me. You're the golf insights guy for me. I just kind of look at the numbers and make my plays. I don't know a whole ton about the field, the golfers, what to look for. From a course perspective, I kind of just watch it, listen to you, and then I watch and enjoy. So that's where I'm at it from this perspective.
I mean, that is a scary thought that I am the, I guess, resident golf insight giver. But look, I do know a good amount of golf. I do fancy a round of 18, although I haven't played much this summer. I need to get back out there. But without further ado, I think where we should start is right. Let's just quickly take a look at the 2019 board, right, and see who performed well there, and maybe just give us just some insight into the folks that we could maybe look at this week. So obviously, as I said earlier, Shane Lowry won at 15 under. He had a 6-stroke lead over Tommy Fleetwood, who shockingly came in second place. And this was due to Sugar Shane's outstanding moving day with a 63. So he went 8 under on that Saturday, which is pretty unbelievable and tough to beat. But then you see the likes of Tony Finau, who hasn't been in recent good form. Lee Westwood is someone we'll touch on a little later. Brooks Koepka, always lurking. He's a big game hunter. Obviously, it sucks that he's on live now, but so we don't get to see a lot of him. Bobby Mack, this is when he was just like before anyone knew who he was. I think he was like 22 here. Let's see how old he was actually. This is when he was a nobody. Yeah, he was 22 there, and he finished 6th. Tyrell Hatton, who we'll get to in a bit, Danny Willett, Masters winner, Ricky Fowler, Patrick Reed, Molinari, Tom Lewis, Justin Thomas, Ryan Fox. So some of the guys we're going to touch on a bit. But I just wanted to give everyone a little preview of kind of who was lurking. It's 6 years ago, and maybe see if we could, if some of these guys can replicate their success they had there. But as you see, it was a scoreable Open thanks to Shane Lowry's 15 under. And I just think, kind of given everything I mentioned above, Ryan, I personally am looking for guys that are really good on strokes gains approach and strokes gains around the green and driving accuracy. That's probably like the rankings of the top 3 stats I'm probably looking for in this tournament. To no surprise, obviously, we want guys that are going to find the green, and we want guys that are able to scramble well around the green. And look, we want precision. We want precision, and we want it badly. But an interesting note I did find, actually, from the lovely, lovely Pat Mayo, who is a terrific follower, by the way. So if you're not following him, I highly recommend it. Since the Scottish Open became the co-sanctioned event, which was last week's event, between the PGA Tour and DP World Tour, not only have all 3 champion golfers of the year played at the Renaissance Club, but all have finished pretty well. Not great, but pretty well. They all finished between 10th and 20th place, so they all kind of finished on the backhand of the top 20s. I can't stress this enough. This is a tiny sample size. So just take it with a grain of salt. I just really found it interesting and kind of wanted to highlight it. So if we quickly just pull up the Renaissance, the Scottish.
Who are those golfers?
Say that again?
Yeah, so yeah, who are those golfers?
These golfers are, and I can't stress this enough. This is, take it with a grain of salt. I just simply found it interesting. I enjoy little nuggets like the one Pat presented on his show. So we'd be looking at the guys between Victor Hovland and Tom Kim. Oh, and my boy Nicky Clicky Taylor, I guess. We'll include him there. And there's actually a few names on here that I am targeting. So I guess this is an easy segue into.
I will say too, Casey, you said that they have finished. You're looking for what was the stat again? Spin it back out to me.
So guys that have finished between 10th and 20th place on the Scottish Open the last 3 years have all went on to win the Open. So they've all come through from that kind of 10 places. But again, very, very small sample size. It's probably just irony more so than anything else. But look, it's not an apples to apples comparison of the courses, but it is also a challenging environment. I mean, the Renaissance Club is not as linksy as Portrush, but the wind, the rain, the weather is all going to be a factor, and kind of you can get a sense of maybe how some guys are going to look out there.
I think maybe too. We'll get into it. There's a boost on DraftKings promotion that for like top 5, top 10, top 20 parlays. So maybe you could look into parlaying. I think you have to have three people in that parlay. Maybe you can look into parlaying 3 of these guys to finish just top 20 coming into the round, and that might be a good spot to use it. Just considering some of the stats. I personally took just a couple of the favorites because I didn't have much to go off of here, but maybe had I known this and saved it for the stream, I would have had some extra knowledge that I could have put into that one.
Well, I actually haven't used mine yet, so why don't we give myself 1 second so I could. You said DraftKings, right?
Yeah, DraftKings. It's I think you have to put it on either top 20 or top 10 markets. I can't remember the exact.
All right,
promotion.
I'm going to log into DraftKings quickly. So if you want to just kill some time and tell some other folks about the reloads we'll look at, that would be lovely as I log in here with my 2FA.
Yeah, no. So we got also on DraftKings, we've got just a mystery boost. I think you can get up to 50%. Very few people get 50%. I saw some tweets actually earlier yesterday that people were shocked that they did get 50%. I only got 25%. So you can use that pretty much on any bet on DraftKings. And then from our sake, you could match bet that. You could put an EV play. You could put it out there just for fun, whatever you might want to do. I'll probably look for an EV play, State of Golf, or to one of the other sharper sources out there, and put my bet in. But who knows? I might end up just using it on to boost a winner and going for a larger payout. We'll kind of talk through that on stream. And then there's one other on DraftKings too. It's the king of the. Hold on, let me look at the name here.
Here, I got it up. Hold on. Let me
Oh yeah, king of the something.
let me get
Forget
it.
what it is off the top of my head. It's whoever makes the most birdies after the cut. So you got to look at a guy who has, in my opinion, a little bit of a longer shot to make the cut, but then also has a good shot if they do make the cut to birdie a lot of holes.
Okay, so let's just quickly. We're gonna go to the Open Championship. So there's quite a few reloads. We'll run through them really quick. Get up to a 50% profit boost on any Open Championship bet. Okay. I'm going to assume my max is $10 here, if I had to guess. And it's so different on desktop. Yep, $10. This completely varies based on state and your level of play. I don't really play on DraftKings that much, so my maxes aren't that great. And if I were in Jersey, I'm sure it would be $25 to $50. You also, as Ryan said before, you get a profit boost on the Open Top X Finish parlays. Does it say what the profit boost is, or is it a mystery?
It should tell you for this one. 30.
Okay, we're going to opt into that. We will certainly use that. We'll come back to that. Win a share of $1 million in bonus bets. So this is what Ryan was just talking about. If the player you bet on scores the most birdies after the cut. Okay, so this is an interesting one.
One note too, Casey, is we can put it in early. I believe that you can also save it till the cut actually happens, which someone mentioned it to me, so that would be interesting too. So maybe we could pick a couple guys to target, and kind of see how everyone's playing.
Let's quickly confirm that. Look at that.
All right, that's what I was told. So I haven't used it yet. Go up.
Oh yeah, you are right. Absolutely, all right.
So you don't run as big of a risk putting it in early, but in the same token, you're putting it on a guy to win. So technically, you get his odds tournament if you want one of those guys. Presumably, if they make the cut and you take a longer shot guy, he's going to have worse odds to win the tournament at that point than he would if you took him at open. But you don't get the chance of, if he doesn't make the cut, you potentially don't get the chance of even getting anything from it.
Yep.
So I'm probably going to save it is what I'm getting at. But I think I'm going to look at a couple guys I might want to target prior to the cut.
And I guess a good segue to that is we're going to talk about some potential plus EV guys on the lovely Data Golf at the moment and who we're maybe identifying. I would stress that I have not made I've made actually one bet so far. I was kind of waiting to do this, and I kind of screwed myself by taking the worst numbers because they've gotten way worse since Monday when the model came out. But I wanted to be a man of the people on the stream and kind of go through it with you.
Maybe one of these days, Casey, we have to jump on a Monday and do it before one of the tournaments and really try to get some of those good numbers.
The issue is I don't want everyone to nuke their accounts. So
fair enough.
The limits are also very, very low. I mean, there are some familiar guys on this board right now. As you can see, there's some good plus EV plays here, a lot of longer shots. So I'd kind of tread lightly here. But as you can see, we're not going to run through all of them, but there's some meat on the bone here. There is some money to potentially be made. Got U.S. Open winner JJ Spawn is plus EV slightly. My old good friend Aaron Rye, who seemingly never comes through for me and is a Data Golf darling. I've bet on this man way too many times and have never seen any return. And I don't plan to bet on him this week, so this will probably be the week he bites me in the ass. The Postman, JT Poston. Interesting. Lowry Cantor. So the one bet I have taken, Ryan, and everyone listening at home, and I actually didn't even look at this before. I solely went off pure vibes. Tom McKibben, who is on the Live Tour, who is one of the best young players in the world. He's 22 years old, but he grew up in Northern Ireland and is a member at Royal Portrush. So that is the literal only reason why I took him to win. I took him at 150 to 1. I had a $20 bonus bet. I'm glad to see that it is a plus EV play, even though it barely is. So that's a one outright I am on. Tom McKibben, and I used a $20 bonus bet. Thank you to Junior Calmanero on the home run derby from Monday. As much as I would love to have also seen you won, I did get $44 in bonus bets. So I used almost a half of that on Mr. McKibben yesterday.
Yeah, I think I've got $34 from O'Neal Cruz on that one.
So that's the only play I'm on now.
You have one. Then we have a boost on FanDuel, just a straight 30% boost. I think you can use on basically any market as well. I'll probably use it on a long shot winner too.
So where is that?
It just was up there right here.
Right
Claim.
here, claim now. What is my max going to be? $10?
Yeah, it's almost always $10 on FanDuel.
I was shockingly, I had 25 max on Monday for the Derby, but it could be because
Yeah, that was a bet and get situation. They obviously wanted the minimum to be a little bit higher because they were giving away. You had a $25 minimum, right? So they were giving away money back to you. So they raise it when in those situations, but for a straight boost, they'll keep it down to the $10 limit.
So what do you think we should use the boost on? I'm going to throw it on right now live.
On FanDuel, I want someone I'm gonna do the same thing with you, but I want someone that's pretty long odds. Like I want to.
So this isn't a plus EV play, but he did finish third, I think, 6 years ago, and has actually been playing better golf lately. I was looking at Lee Westwood, who is on this. He is very, very old, but he has been playing a bit better as of late. He came in 10th at the Live event just last month, top 25 at the Senior PGA Championship. Quite a different field than we're experiencing here, but I don't know. He knows the course. Could be worthy of this absolute flyer we're going to take. What are your thoughts?
What's his Lee Westwood plus 75? I'm you know what? I don't hate it. I think I could be talked into that.
Can't I get my boost? Where is it?
I don't know
I
what
mean,
happened to it.
7,500. I've taken a lot worse.
Let's see. The
Profit available.
the only other. Yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
wait, top 10.
Oh,
Oh,
it doesn't have the whole. You can't do it on all of them. Interesting.
interesting is right.
Okay, so never mind that. We can't do it. We can't use the boost there. We have
Hold
to
on.
do top five. Maybe we take them top five. What the heck?
Well, hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see what DraftKings is offering us on Mr. Westwood. And for the folks scoring at home, his wife actually used to caddy for him for a bit. Go look it up. She's not bad to look at. Where is he?
I think you're gonna have to go. He might be all. He might be. Might not be listed. Or
It's
was he? Wow, much lower price here.
Yeah, much lower price. I don't like that. We're not taking that. I mean,
All right.
let's see.
Well, maybe we take him top five. Let's see what his top five market is. You can get him on Caesars too for the same price as FanDuel.
Okay, we're going to go to the top five. $100. Oh, God, that's so bad. But whatever. Again, also, why can't I? Where's the profit boost?
I don't know what's going on right now. Hold on. I'm clicking in mine to see if it works as well. Yeah, mine pops up for me.
I don't understand. Go to God. I hate when this happens. I think I gotta just take it on my phone.
Yeah, you might just have to do it on your phone.
Okay, hold on.
Oh. Top five. Oh, is yours not including ties? Mine's including ties.
I mean, mine better include ties. Are you kidding me?
Well, mine he is plus he's 60 to 1 instead.
What?
Yeah, I'm getting 60 to 1, including ties.
You gotta be kidding me. You think a trader's just watching our stream right now and look and saying, "Who's this fake?" I have 60 to 1.
Yeah, so do I, right?
So this completely was nuked. No. Okay, great.
Brutal.
I mean,
it's still showing up on your computer, which is weird.
yeah, but like, just place it. Does this not include ties though?
Yeah, that one's so that one you can do the same thing. I have it now too. It's for dead heat, and he's that high, but you can't place the bet on the market in the dead heat market. So you have to go to including ties and then place it there.
Can we use this on a parlay? This profit boost?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, let's get a little crazy then. Is there anyone top 10 that's plus EV here? All right, Nikolai Højgaard. He knows this course pretty well. We could take the Dane.
What you do, 10 in top 10?
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't have the boost now.
Oh yeah, you'll have to do it on your phone now.
Well, there's a maximum win. I don't understand. Can you do it on a parlay? Yeah.
Yeah, parlays are eligible.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the markets are including ties for both of them, so you can't put it on a dead heat market. Who are the two guys that you just had popped up?
Pendrith and Nikolai Højgaard.
And then Pendrith, was he 850? Oh wow, Højgaard's down to, including ties, he's 750. And Pendrith, where's he on here? Looking on my phone. Pendrith. All right, this one's just a fun one. We'll throw that. I'm gonna parlay the two of them together, and we'll throw that in.
Sorry, read it out. Pendrith and Højgaard.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Put them together. See what happens. Just a fun one.
So you're not taking Lee Westwood, I take it.
I'm gonna take him probably outright on Caesars.
Hold on. All right, so we're taking. I'm in the top 10. I gotta get out of here. All right, Højgaard and Pendrith, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I have 10 to win $870. Done. I am in, as you can see. Okay. So for the fine folks scoring at home, I did take the bet. I don't know why it logged me out, but I'm in. That's all.
You want to go back to Data Golf for a second, Casey, and show me just do winner and do Tommy Fleetwood. Caesars, just for our match betting viewers, as well. Caesars has a boost with a max of $100 for Tommy Fleetwood to win, and it's boosted to plus 3,000. So if you want to get in on that, I think on all the exchanges, No Vig, Profit, Sport Trade, you could get him in the no side for him not to win between like plus 2,600 and plus 28 or minus 2,600, minus 2,800. So you should be able to turn a profit match betting if you want to take that boost. For Tommy Fleetwood, I might just play it with a bonus bet outright. He's plus 3,000. It's a little bit better than pretty much the rest of the market. And Casey brought up that he finished second the last time, so we'll see. I don't know how good a golf he's playing at the moment. I know he screwed some people over weeks back, so with a devastating putt. But
I mean, it's a good number. I will probably maybe take that with you. I got to see what my max is there, but 30-1. I like Tommy there. But I want to be cognizant of the time. We have some questions, actually. What website are you using there to look at the odds? We are using Data Golf here, which is a fantastic tool. I highly recommend it. But we will also be having golf odds added to the Profit Duel website very soon. So grab yourself a subscription and you will get access to that and be the first to know when we do. Willie Burke. Who's that? FRL, first round leader. Yes, before we go, we have to touch on that.
Yeah, we do need one of those.
Okay, first round leader. I mean, we waited till Wednesday, so we kind of lost a lot of value here. And look who it is. It's our good friend Tommy Fucking Fleetwood, who is the only plus EV guy available on FanDuel, on Bet365. There's a few: Max Grazerman, Taylor Pendrith. Slim pickings this week in the FRL markets. Always a fun one.
Sounds like we're taking Tommy.
Okay.
Sounds like I'm doubling down on it. Maybe he'll go end to end.
I mean, I trust Tommy, first round leader rather than to win. I can tell you that much.
Fair.
All right, I will also take Tommy to win first round leader. Sorry, I should have specified that. And in terms of outrights, Ryan, I'm looking at 4 guys.
Yeah, let's get into this. Sorry, I'm looking down at my phone, guys.
No, you're quick. You're good. I'm looking at 4 guys right now. The first guy I'm looking at, and I haven't bet on anything besides McKibben and that parlay we took. I like Victor Hovland this week. He's unbelievable, unbelievable talent. Will the Norwegian finally capture his first major? I don't know. He's got 7 PGA Tour wins. I have a feeling this could be the week. After a brutal start to the season, he has gained a lot of steam. He won at the Valspar. And his approach game is as elite as it gets here. And this is the type of golfer I am looking for on this course. He is fantastic with his kind of short irons and wedges, and he's really good with his long irons as well. He ranks first in approach from beyond the 100 yards and also first in approach from 200 to 225 yards. And he also carded 2 back-to-back 67s on Saturday and Sunday at the Renaissance Open last week. I don't know. Maybe it's Vic's week. I hope it is, because I think that's going to be my big outright bet this week. He is currently 35-1 at FanDuel, 40-1 at Bet365. But since I'm in New York, it looks like 35-1 will be my best price. Data Golf does not like him. I'll tell you that much, but we'll see what happens. If you had to draft an outright, who would be your first pick?
I'm riding with Tommy Fleetwood now. I've seen all I need to see.
You're just going on pure numbers and vibes. Well, I wish you the best.
I'm going with Tommy Fleetwood. I'm actually looking right now too. I might do. I'm trying to see too. I might put in. How does the Grillo guy look?
He's not playing. He's in the Barracuda this week.
Oh, he's not playing.
I mean, there's another
tournament.
No, but we could take a look. Hold on.
I'm looking at it, just an odd screen across the board here of what I'm looking at.
Emiliano is 28-1 in the Barracuda. Data Golf likes him at 33-1.
All right. No. I'm sticking with Fleetwood. I do need another outright winner to use my Bally's promotion on though. So we're gonna have to cook that up.
Okay. Well, Data Golf doesn't
go just on the odds here. Go just on the odds here. Let me see what we're working with.
So maybe Maverick McNeely, Aaron Rye. I don't know what they are in Bally. I don't think Data Golf has Bally, but it likes it to 79 and 82-1 respectively. So anything above would be plus EV.
Who's the other guy? Did you say McNeely? He's got Ryan. They have Ryan. Not a great number on both. You can get them on DraftKings is a decent number on McNeely actually.
So what do they have Tyrrell Hatton at?
2,400.
Ugh, that is disgusting.
Comparative to
disgusting.
Yeah.
But I often joke with my friends that if there were one player on a professional tour I'd want to play around with, it's easily Tyrrell Hatton or Shane Lowry. Both, actually. They're just 2 electric human beings. And it's been a good year for Mr. Hatton in majors. He finished 14th at the Masters, and he was top 5 at the U.S. Open and probably should have won. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend you check out the soundbite from him from the Live Dallas event when he just goes ballistic after a shot. But Tyrell, also really good strokes gained approach player. So,
Casey, I think if I'm gonna have to figure this one out on my own, but I think maybe let's swing back to that group of guys that you were talking about before and see if we can put in the top 20 finish bet and call it a stream possibly. What do you think about that?
works. Where's the top 20? Right here. What book was it again? I'm sorry.
No, you're not top 20, you do top 20. Remember on DraftKings, you got the boost for the parlay.
Yes.
Swing back to that. I want a fun one, a couple guys to finish. I think you can do it's either top 10, top 20, top 5. I think you can do any of the above, but you get a
This one.
ESC top finish. But I figured we go with those group of guys that you said had won. Maybe they all finish kind of top 20 or we go from there.
I like it. All right, so I like Hank Hall, as the kids at home say. So let's get him involved. Ugh, I'm gonna have to deposit, aren't I?
Yeah, so we got top 20 market.
Hall, Harry Hall. You want to play some Pendrith and Hoygaard again?
Yeah, let's mix it up. But remember the stat you should send whoever what was that again? Finished top whoever finished in the 10 to 20 range from blah 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 would win this.
Yeah, so since the Scottish Open became a co-sanctioned event between the PGA Tour and DP World Tour, not only have all three champion golfers of the year played at the Renaissance Club, but all have finished pretty well at Renaissance. Not great, but between 10th and 20th at Renaissance. Again, this is a tiny sample size, so take it with a grain of salt. But those golfers would be Victor Hovland, Wyndham Clark, Christian Bezuidenhout, Taylor Pendrith, Christopher Relton, Andrew Novak, Adam Scott, Harry Hall, Andy Sullivan, Matty Schmidt, and Tom Kim, who just fired his caddy as well. So quite a few names we could pick from here.
Let's get Hall in there. I like that. He's on the top Hall's 20.
You want to take Victor too?
Yeah, I think I like that. Victor too.
Okay, Victor.
One more.
No, I would say two more, honestly.
Do we have
Ryan Fox did just finish outside of that, I believe. I think he did. He's got a good number. He finished, I want to say, like 25th or something. He really fell off on Sunday. Never mind. He finished 65th, but he was playing very well on Thursday and Friday. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, that's fine. I was gonna say I don't know what the parlay calls for. If it lets you do like 4, 5, 6, it's a 3-legger, I think.
Is it a 3-legger? All right. So should we go Pendrith?
Where is he on there?
I kind of like Pendrith too.
I like it. You have to, yeah, right in there. See.
All right. So this is what we're looking for. This is our little long shot parlay for the folks looking at home. I don't know why it's not letting me scroll up, but it's Hank Hall, Hovland, Pendrith, all top 20, 10 to win 6-11. Okay. So that's where we're going to roll with, huh?
Yeah, I'm in for it.
All right. I'm going to place that bet as soon as we get off the stream. I have to make a deposit first. Anything else you want to plug, Ryan, before we head off?
No, nothing for me. For any specific plugs, if you want to match bet some of this stuff and you have some boosts that we talked about on the stream and you don't want to risk it or anything like that, hop in our Discord and we can help you find matches easily for these events. Definitely can get that done for you. So yeah, that's really it for me.
I love it. Let's get a winner here at the Open Championship.
Yeah,
Ryan,
that'd be nice.
I'm Casey. If you haven't yet purchased a Profit Duel subscription, you'll make a lot of money. Trust me. Our Discord is always popping off with new offers that come about, and we show you exactly how to turn them into real money. And this was fun. We'll do it again soon, and hope everyone has a lovely rest of your Wednesday. Ciao.
Have a good one.